Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Tuesday the 19th of November. Thousands of people have descended on Parliament for today's protest against the Treaty Principles Bill. Azaria Howell is with those who arrived along the Golden Mile from a previous gathering at Waitangi Park.
Hikoi attendees are marching to Parliament. Some joined in a haka as others chanted, "When Te Tiriti is under attack, stand up, fight back." Thousands of people are marching on Courtney Place in central Wellington as some people stand on tables with cameras to see just the scale of this hikoi.
Ethan Manera is on Parliament grounds.
Parliament's lawn is already filling up, with police estimating 2,000 protesters here before the hikoi has even arrived. There are children climbing in the trees, elderly people draped in flags, and many singing waiata and dancing.
Meanwhile, the National Caucus is deciding on a delegation to face protesters outside. Heading into the meeting, Health Minister Shane Retty says they'll discuss the message they will send. He says it's very likely to reinforce that the party not supporting the bill at its second reading.
What you're seeing is a sense of understanding and a sense of democracy playing out, and so we respect that. We expect others to respect it as well, and we'll let the day's events unfold as they unfold.
Māori Development Minister Tama Potaka says he hopes to speak to people in the hikoi and has already spoken to whānau this morning.
Many of the people here are my relations. They've come from Taranaki and around these parts, and I'm tied into them by whakapapa. But also they evoked and expressed their genuine concern with the Treaty Principles bills and other things, and restated National's position.
Meanwhile, Justice Committee Chair James Meagher says public submissions have now opened for the Treaty Principles Bill until January 7.
People anticipate it's going to be a pretty interesting issue. We're ready to receive sort of roughly the same number as other slightly controversial bills have had this year. But I guess we just see as they come in and the clerks can adjust their resourcing up and down. Bill author David Seymour says he hopes the marchers will read the bill and engage in debate via the select committee process. He says many others are going about their day as normal and he hopes they'll also submit on the bill. To other news, the police timeframe for considering a Pike River prosecution has been extended 14 years after the explosion that killed 29 men whose bodies were never recovered. The criminal investigation was reopened in 2018. Police confirm a decision to prosecute will come in the first half of next year. Anna Osborne lost her husband Milton. She says she doesn't believe police would put such huge resources into the investigation to come out with nothing.
So I'm quite positive as a family member that we will get our day in court.
Foodstuffs is appealing the Commerce Commission declining its application to merge its North and South Island arms. In October, the regulator suggested the merger would reduce grocery competition and hurt suppliers. To sport, the Warriors' return to the NRLW will coincide with the inaugural Magic Round for the women's competition. The NRL have confirmed that Newcastle will play host to all 12 teams, with 6 games to be played across the 2 days. Black Ferns 15's winger Caitlin Vahakolo has been named one of 3 New Zealand Sevens debutantes for the first 2 tournaments of the upcoming season. And the All Whites squad members will disperse back to clubs after breezing through the penultimate phase of the 2026 World Cup qualifying. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.